All right, students. So we are working on reviewing functions. So let's remember something. So we we have here we're gonna be adding the functions. Here we're subtracting. Here we are multiplying. So notice the notation here. So we have f of x here and g of x here. So let's start by the adding one. So the first one, we're just gonna add the function so that we have x squared plus 5x plus 4x minus 7. So when we added functions, we just combine like terms basically. So let's combine like terms. The higher one exponents here is x squared, and then 5 plus that is 9x, and then minus 7. And that's my answer right there. Okay. All right, let's do the next one here. So we have, let's subtract them now. So we have x squared plus 5x, right? Minus, so notice the order. So it's f of x minus g of x. So this is g of x. So 4x minus 7. So when we subtract it, we have to remember to distribute that negative inside that parentheses here, because you're like multiplying by -1. So let's rewrite it without parentheses. So that's x squared plus 5x, and then minus 4x, and then plus 7. So notice that we are changing the signs here. So then we combine like terms, these two. That's x squared plus 1x plus 7. And that's it. That's my answer. You just combine like terms. Now in this one, we are multiplying. So let's multiply them. F times G. So F, so that's x squared plus 5x times 4x minus 7. And then you multiply them. The way we multiply them, if you remember, I mapped them. So that times that times that, this times this, and this times that. And then you combine like terms. So when we add exponents, when we multiply exponents, we add them. So that's x squared times 4x, that is 4x cubed, that's 3x's, right? X squared minus 7 times -7, it's -7x squared. And then the inside, so 5x times that is positive 20x squared. And then 5x times that's -35x. And then you combine like terms. The ones that are getting combined here are these two only. So that's 4x cubed, and then plus 13x squared, and then minus 35x. And that's my answer right there. Okay, so notice here that your first one here, f4x minus 7 minus that. So notice the order here is very important. All right, the next thing we did is evaluating. So we're going to evaluate. So f of 4, so that's what it is that they're giving you the value for x. You plug it in and you find the other value, which it's your output. So if x is 4, what's y? So that's 3x squared minus 8, that's the function. And then whatever you see on next, you're gonna put that 4. It's 3 times 4 squared minus 8, and then you can just put that in the calculator. So that's 4 times 4, that's 16, times 3, that's 48, minus 8, that is 40. And that's my answer. So when x is 4, y is 40. Okay. All right, let's do another one just in case. Let's do this one. So that's 3x squared minus 8, and like the value for x is 0, so 3 times 0 squared minus 8. That is 0 times 0 is 0 times 6 times 3, 0 minus 8, so your answer is minus 8. So when x is 0, your y or your output is -8. All right, so next thing that we saw was composite functions, so composition of functions. So we have f of x, we have g of x, and we are composing. Now I'm going to do one here that's f of 4, because we actually also did evaluation. When you see this right here, that means composite. So you're composing, but that's the symbol. All right, so in this case, we saw it this way. So remember, f is the shoe, g is the foot. So g goes inside of f. My parent one is f of x, so that's my main function. x squared minus 3. And then wherever I see an x, I'm going to put g. So let's do that. So 2x plus 1 squared minus 3. And then the way I solve this, well, it's this function twice, right? So that's 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1 minus 3. I multiply how I did it before. 2 times that, that times that, that times that, that times that. So let's do that. 2 times 2 is 4x squared. 2 times, that's plus 2x times 1. 1 times that is 2x. 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 3, right? I can't forget this one. And then I just combine like terms. I'm going to combine this 2 and I'm going to combine this 2. So my answer is, I'm going to write it here, 4x squared plus 4x and then minus 2. And that's my answer. So what happens when it's backwards? So G is the shoe here, F is the foot. So I'm going to put this one inside of that one. So 2x plus 1 is my main one. And then I have 2 times x squared minus 3, which is my function, my composition of functions here, plus 1. And then I remember to distribute here to simplify my expression. 2x squared minus 6 plus 1. 2 times negative 3, it's negative 6. And then you just combine like terms. 2x squared minus 5. And that's my answer. All right, so what happens when you have to evaluate the function? So we have f is the foot and f is the shoe. Well, it's the same function, right? So we have x squared minus 3, it's the main one. So whatever I see on x, I'm going to put x squared minus 3. So x squared minus 3 squared minus 3. Notice that all this became x, right? All right, and then I have the x here, the value for x. I can just plug it in here. And then 4 squared minus 3 squared minus 3. And then pandas, right? Put this in the calculator too. That's 16 minus 3. That's 13. 13 squared minus 3. How much is that? 169. 169 minus 3 is 166. And that is it. My answer. All right, guys, I hope this helps.